sheet. Can you pass it to me? Here, with your accomplishment self-assessment guide, this is an indication that you know and can perform all the units of competency enumerated in this qualification. But before that, I will give you the pre-test. It's your pre-test. Okay, I assume that you are done answering your pre-test. Please pass it to me. Okay, request everybody for please stand up for our prayer. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Okay, please sit down. So today, I will be announcing you the result of your pre-test last day. Miss Olentries, please stand up. Based on your result in your pre-test, I know that you have a previous knowledge of CHS way back when you are studying. So your result is you got a highest score, and then you answer it very well. So here is your pre-test result. For you, please sit down. For you, Miss Mamolo. Okay, Miss Mamolo, please stand up. Based on your pre-test results, thank you for answering it honestly. You are here because you want to learn, and don't worry, I will assess you, and please keep your results.
CHS NC2 is designed to develop knowledge, skills, and attitudes of the computer service technicians in accordance with industry standards. It covers basic, common, and core competencies.
Roles of trainer. First, it serves as a team member to determine what is to be learned. So as a trainer, you should know what is the competencies or the things that you need to assess in order the trainees can learn. Number 2, roles of trainer. It stimulates trainees' motivation. So as a trainer, it is your duty and responsibility to foster good physical environment in order that trainees can have their diversity and motivation in order to diverse their differences. Roles of trainees. Read the module every unit of competencies. So as a trainees, it is your duty and obligation to read all the module in order for you to learn in every aspect of unit competencies. Second, read all the information sheets, perform operation sheet, and job sheet. So it is your duty again to read all the information in order for you to assess yourself with good and proper execution of work.
The 10 principles of CBT. First, the training is based on curriculum developed from the competency standards. Means, learning is based on the competency-based curriculum. Third, training delivery is individualized and self-paced. It means learning is done by the learner at own pace.
Okay, requesting everybody to please stand up. I introduce you the 9 components of safety. First, this area is the computer laboratory. And the second is the distance learning area.
So hello trainees, our assessment for today is all about we do a green pin. So first, the green pin tool we use is the UTP keyboard. Second is the RG45, and next is the hand green pin tool or RG45 green pin tool, and then last is the green pin keyboard tester.
A cramping tool is a device used to conjoin two pieces of metal by deforming one or both of them to hold each other. The result of the tool's work is called a crimp. An example of crimping is affixing a connector to the end of a cable. For instance, network cables and phone cables are created using a crimping tool. To use this crimping tool, each wire is first placed into the connector. Then, the connector with wires are placed into the crimping tool and the handles are squeezed together. Crimping punctures the plastic connector and holds each of the wires, allowing data to transmit through the connector.
So okay, this is our finished product. So let's try if it will be right for our keyboard. So first, run siya. So, okay. Let's fold it out. So, trainees, for your assessment, I will give you your civic LM. Proceed to assessment area. And you please proceed to the assessment area. For rating your achievement and progress chart. So, okay, trainees, this is your achievement and progress chart. So, I will rate you based on your assessment earlier. Work in a team environment, check. Practice care professionalism, check. Practice occupational health and safety procedure, check. The common competencies apply quality standard, check. Perform competencies evaluation, check. Perform installations and calculation, check. Prepare and interpret technical drawing, check. And use handheld, check. And technicians, check, check. Okay? For Mamolo, I know this is your first time assessment and you did your part. I will rate you based on how you assess yourself during our assessment. So in basic competences, check. And then in common and core competences, I know that you have a capacity to do more, but unfortunately, today you did not do your best very well. So I'm sorry for that, but I will motivate you to do more and practice your career as soon as possible. So, for your institutional assessment, your performance is based on how you respond to my questions. So, for you, Ms. Aladres, please stand up. My question is, how do you perform your cramping?
I perform my cramping by following the steps that written in my CBLM.
Okay, very good answer. Please, for you, Ms. Namolo, please stand up. The same questions with Ms. Aladres. How do you perform your cramping?
Based on my instinct.
Okay, please sit down. For your performance in the institutional assessment, I will give you a time for you to see if your works during our assessment time run using a keyboard lister. So please, Miss Olitrice, please come here and here. Test your works using a keyboard lister. So, thank you, Miss Olitrice. Your work is done. Okay. Miss Mamolo, please stand up. So, hello trainees! So today I will give you the paid back based on your output, and I will be announcing the result of the assessment if you are found competent or not yet competent. So I will start for Miss Olitrice, please stand up. So based on the result for your assessment, you have a knowledge and skills in your assessment activity. So I can say that you are competent. You can now proceed to the national assessment. Okay, please sit down. And then for you, Miss Rosinda, please stand up. Based on your output or the results of your assessment, you have an idea and knowledge, but unfortunately, there are so much lacking based on the assessment that you did earlier. So for the assessment procedure, you're going to review the competences where you are found not yet competent before applying the assessment application. So for now, thank you for joining. Thank you for your time and efforts in this assessment for NC2. So please sit down. So for the last activity we do is I will give you the evaluation form. So here's the evaluation form. Okay, so I assume that you've done answering the evaluation form. Please submit it to me. Okay, thank you. Please give a round of applause for yourself. So before we end our assessment, I will give you the certificate for participating in our CHS NC2. So this certificate is hereby awarded to Miss Olitrice for joining the CHS NC2. And the certificate is awarded to Ms. Rosinda Mamolo for participating in the CHS Institute assessment. So trainees, thank you for your participation in our CHS Institute assessment.